Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. We're gonna be getting ready with me today because I have an appointment in like an hour that I have to leave for. I did a haul a few months ago, like a lot of months ago. Probably should get a chair. We have like a clip. I'm just gonna put this behind my ear. I feel like I'm crooked. Is this okay? All right, so this video is gonna be a hot mess, but that's okay. So I wanted to try, I usually use the Got To Be hair gel for my brows, but I got this Makeup Revolution soap styler and I want to use this. I'm not exactly sure if I should use this and then put on my brow powder or if I should put on my powder first and then this. I'm gonna use this first and I'm just gonna, oh my god, the little soap part fell out. Okay, we'll just put that back in and act like it didn't happen. I'm gonna use a little bit of the Smashbox primer water because I know you're supposed to like wet it or something. I'm gonna spray that a couple of times and then I'm gonna take the spoolie end of my brow brush and just brush it through the soap. I don't know how much you're really supposed to do this. This is probably not something that I should be doing for the first time when I'm going to a makeup appointment, but YOLO. So let's just brush these through the brows and see how that looks. I really like the Got To Be gel. It holds my brows in place all day. They don't move, they don't budge, but they get really crunchy. It's got a really strong hold. I just wanted to try something different. It seems to be working pretty well. I actually kind of like that, and I think you would like press it down so that they like stay. I've never really used a soap, like a brow soap product. I've only seen videos and they kind of, this is what they do, right? It seems to be giving me the same effect. So we'll see once that sets what it feels like and if it's easy to go over with my brow powder, because it's usually what I use is like a brow powder. I got a couple of these Wet n Wild Color Icon palettes. I pulled one out that I wanted to try, but I can't even find it. I've got this one here, which I think this is the one that I'm gonna try because we're playing it safe. I could also go in with this one. This one's got more cool tones in it. Or I could use this one. This one I think would be really pretty for fall. I think I'm just gonna use the more warm tone palette. So the brows actually seem like they're doing pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and just gonna go ahead and fill them in. And I'm using the Anastasia Brow Duo in the shade Ebony. Just gonna fill these in and then we'll go back and clean them up and start on the eyeshadow. So not bad. I did notice that some of the product was kind of coming off as I was brushing through, but not bad. It's easier to apply the brow powder on top of the soap brow product than it is on the gel. Like I said, the gel just makes them really stiff and almost crunchy. It is a little bit more difficult to get the product in the crunchier brow than in the soap brow. So I guess that is one of the benefits of that. Usually what I do is I just do the bottom part and then I'll clean the bottom, and then once I'm done with my foundation, I'll go in and fill in the top part just so I don't have to clean it with concealer because I'm not really a fan of that look. I'll do it every once in a while, but it just takes longer for me to go in and clean it, and then probably have to go clean it after because I'm so messy when I do my makeup. So let's just go ahead and clean up underneath the brow and prime the lid. To blend out that concealer, I'm going to be using a new sponge. This is the sponge by the Beauty Bakery, I believe. It came in one of these little egg cartons. They're so cute. They're the organic blending eggs, and it came in a pack of 6. And then we'll use this to blend out our under eye concealer and maybe our foundation. I think I'm going to use a brush for my foundation today. Lids are primed. Now we're going to go in with our eyeshadow, and I think I'm going to use this shade right here first to pop into the crease as our transition shade. I'm going to take that pretty high and into like the front of the brow. That actually went on pretty good. With this warmer color here, it's like a camel brown. You use that and also take that into the crease. I'm just not going to bring it up as high. And I'm going to keep that more on the outer part. Actually, you know what? I'm going to bring it into the inner part of the crease as well. These shadows are pretty powdery, so tap off the excess, and then any fallout will just clean up with a makeup remover wipe afterwards. That's mainly why I like to do my eyes first, especially when I'm working with a palette that I've never used before, is because if there is any fallout, I can always wipe it away before I do my foundation. For the outer part, I'm gonna take this darker brown right here. This is gonna go all on the outer V area and maybe a little bit into the crease. And this one does have quite a bit of fallout, but I'm not tapping off the excess because I want that pigment to stick to the lid. Let's go back in with that medium brown and blend this out here. Okay, for the lid, I'm gonna take this shade right here, and I'm just gonna use my finger. This is probably one of the more softer shades in the lid that has the most payoff. So I'm gonna go in with that one. It's not like super metallic, but it is a nice shimmer. So we're just gonna pop that all over the lid, and then we'll go in with the lighter shimmer in the palette for the inner corner. It's a really pretty color. Let's go ahead and clean up this fallout. Let's pop in this really pretty light shimmer in the inner corner. Oh yeah, that is so pretty. Wow. For eyeliner, I'm gonna use the ColourPop BFF Grande eyeliner. This is a really pretty brown. I didn't think it was gonna be that intense because some of the shimmers in here aren't very, some of the shimmers just in here aren't the like absolute best. This is actually looking really nice, a little bit more smoky than what I was planning on doing, but it's okay. I will maybe take some selfies later. I'm gonna apply some mascara. I'm gonna apply just a tiny bit because I'm gonna be wearing falsies and you're not gonna be able to even tell that I put on mascara. But I'm using the KKW Beauty mascara in the shade Black. I had never tried any of her products, but when I placed an order at Ulta about a month ago, I saw that they were on sale. So I picked up her mascara and a few of her lip glosses. I haven't tried them. Probably try them in another video because I don't even know where I put them. This mascara is really good. I do like it. The only thing that I don't like is that it's not waterproof. I'm not gonna be trying a new foundation today because there is a foundation that I have that I want to try, but I want to wear it for a full day because I didn't do a full wear test on the last foundation that I tried. So I want to do it on this one that I have here. So for today, I'm just going to use the MAC Studio Fix Fluid in the shade NC30. I do have a little bit of a tan. To prime, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Dew Primer, and I just take a pump of this and apply it all over. And I'm going to use the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. And then I'm going to take that sponge and just gently press over that foundation to make sure that everything is nice and blended. I actually really like the way that my brows look right now. I'm still going to go over the top with more of the brow powder, but they look good. Okay, then I'm going to take the Mega Glow Makeup Stick in the shade Where's Walnut by Wet n Wild. This is like my favorite contour stick, and I just apply a little bit there on the nose, on the temples, and then cheeks, and a little bit under the chin. And then to highlight and conceal, I'm going to use the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Concealer. This is a full coverage concealer. I've used this in the past and I really liked it. The shade that I had before was a little bit too dark, so I used it and I didn't repurchase it, but they came out with a new shade, I think. I'm not sure if it's the vanilla or the ivory, but I purchased both, and I think I'm going to go in with ivory. Brighten up underneath the eye, right here in this inner part, the forehead, the nose, and I think that's it. That's really light. I didn't think it was going to be that light. It's actually super, super light. It looks white. I'm going to go in with the Kylie Concealer. This is also in the shade Ivory, and I'm just going to put some like right here. And we'll blend that in, and hopefully this will balance it out because that's too light. Lily's Beauty Retouch Setting Powder in that same sponge. And we'll set underneath the eyes. And then I'm just going to take this fluffy brush just to press that powder in, and any excess powder to set the face. I actually forgot to try this at the very beginning. I'm gonna go ahead and try it now before I put lipstick on. This is the Pout Bomb Maxi Plump Lip Gloss by Makeup Revolution. It's just the clear one. I have another one in like a pink color, but I'm gonna try the clear for today and see what it does. That is definitely minty and tingly. I felt it right away. So I'm gonna wear it for a little bit and see what happens. I'm going to bronze the face with the Kiko Milano Green Meat Bronzer in Warm Sienna. I really need to take some of my other makeup out because I use the same stuff all the time. And I have other products that I want to use, but this was kind of an impromptu video, so I didn't have time to plan it. And I'm just using what I have on my like immediate table, which is basically what I use for like every day when I go to work or leave the house. I don't do anything special. It's what's on my table now. All right, let's go ahead and finish the lower lash line. I'm just gonna apply the same colors that I applied in the crease, and then some mascara on the bottom lashes. And we'll come back, do blush, highlight, and the lip. For highlight, I'm gonna use the Catrice Beyond Golden Glow. This is gonna go on the cheekbones, of course, as soon as I can find my brush. I can't find the one I usually use, so I'm just gonna use this really pretty one right here. And we're just gonna put that on top of the cheekbones. I love this highlight and it's so affordable. So we'll just put a little bit up there, tip of the nose. And then for blush bronzer, I'm gonna go in with this Sun Glow Shimmer Bronzer by Giove. I don't know, I think I got this off the Shop Miss A website. So I'm gonna take that on this powder brush right here. This is pretty pigmented, so I'm just gonna tap it and then apply to the back of the cheeks. This is gonna give us a nice bronzy glow, but also add some color like a blush. I'm just gonna set my face and I'm gonna use the Maven Beauty Rose Water Setting Spray. And I'm gonna focus this just on the sides. I actually really like the way the eyes turned out. I love this inner corner highlight shade. Like, that is gorgeous. As far as the lip, I think I'm just gonna keep it simple like this since I'm about to put on a mask. But yeah, I think I'm gonna keep the earrings on too. They're really pretty. Nice pop of color. I loved the Soap Styler Brow by Makeup Revolution. Definitely gonna keep using this. The concealer was a little bit light, but with mixing it with my Kylie concealer, I do like it. I love the finish. I've always loved the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Concealer, so have no complaints there. Like I said, the eyeshadow palette was good. Some of the colors aren't as great, but it worked for what I needed today, and I think that the eyes turned out really nice. Let me see, what else did I try? The lip plumper feels really good. It is not burning or stinging my lips. I don't know if it did much plumping, but it definitely feels nice and tingly, but not like in a burning lips are on fire kind of feeling. So yeah, I think that's it for the video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't and turn on your notifications. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.